Chelsea Football Club was founded in 1905 at the Rising Sun pub, just across from Stamford Bridge. From the very start, Chelsea dreamed big, a club built in London's heart, with ambition in its veins. They quickly gained promotion to the First Division and became known for their flair and attacking football. Yet, despite the passion of the fans, trophies were scarce. The club had talent but lacked consistency. For decades, Chelsea hovered between brilliance and struggle, a sleeping giant waiting to awaken. The breakthrough came in 1955, when Chelsea won their first ever league title under manager Ted Drake. It was a season of grit and flair, featuring legends like Roy Bentley and Frank Blunstone. This was Chelsea's introduction to football royalty, and London had a new champion. But success proved short-lived. The following years brought financial troubles and inconsistency. The 1960s, Chelsea became a cultural phenomenon. The team, led by Peter Osgood, became known as the King's Road Club, stylish, rebellious, and bold. They won the FA Cup in 1970, and a year later, the European Cup Winners' Cup, their first European title. Chelsea had finally found their swagger, and London fell in love with the Blues. The glory faded as quickly as it came. The 1970s and 80s brought debt, relegation, and crumbling stadium stands. But even in the darkest years, Chelsea's spirit survived. In 1982, businessman Ken Bates bought the club for £1, beginning a slow rebuild that saved Chelsea from collapse. Everything changed in 1996 when Dutch legend Ruud Gullit became player-manager. He brought style, global attention, and a new philosophy. Soon, big names arrived: Zola, Di Matteo, Vialli, Desailly, icons who transformed Chelsea's reputation. Under Vialli, Chelsea won the FA Cup, 1997, and Cup Winners' Cup, 1998, announcing their return to the big stage. 2003, the year everything changed. Russian billionaire Roman Abramovich bought Chelsea, promising world-class players and endless ambition. In came Mourinho, Drogba, Lampard, Terry, Makelele, and Cech, the core of a dynasty. Chelsea's era of dominance had begun. José Mourinho delivered what Chelsea had dreamed of for a century: back-to-back Premier League titles, 2005, 2006. They were unstoppable, solid at the back, ruthless up front, and perfectly drilled. Drogba's power, Lampard's goals, and Cech's saves made Chelsea a global powerhouse. Mourinho left in 2007, but success continued. Under Avram Grant, Chelsea reached the 2008 Champions League final, only to lose to Manchester United in heartbreaking fashion. Then came Hiddink, Ancelotti, and others, each leaving their mark. Ancelotti's 2010 side made history, winning the Premier League and FA Cup double. May 19, 2012, the night that defined Chelsea forever. At the Allianz Arena, facing Bayern Munich, Chelsea were outplayed, outshot, but never out of heart. In the 88th minute, Drogba equalized. In the shootout, he scored the winning penalty. Chelsea, champions of Europe for the first time ever. It was destiny fulfilled. After the highs of Munich, Chelsea's story evolved. Mourinho returned to win another Premier League in 2015. Then came Conte's 3-4-3 revolution and another title in 2017. In 2021, under Thomas Tuchel, Chelsea conquered Europe again, beating Manchester City to win their second Champions League. The Abramovich era ended in 2022 amid global turmoil, with new owners Todd Boehly taking charge. Now, as 2025 approaches, Chelsea rebuild once more, young, hungry, and unpredictable. From Osgood to Drogba, Lampard to Mount, the blue story continues. Chelsea's story isn't just about money or trophies, it's about warriors. Players who gave everything for the blue shirt, who made Stamford Bridge a fortress, and who lifted the club from doubt to dominance. From the heart of defense to the brilliance of attack, these legends didn't just play, they defined an era. At the heart of Chelsea's golden years stood Frank Lampard, a midfielder with brains, bravery, and an eye for goal like no other. Signed from West Ham in 2001, many doubted him. But Lampard silenced everyone, scoring over 200 goals, the highest in Chelsea's history. He was relentless, a leader without shouting, a man who carried Chelsea through countless battles. Lampard didn't just play football, he orchestrated it. No player embodied Chelsea's spirit like John Terry. Born in London, raised in blue, he became captain at just 21. Fearless in tackles, commanding in defense, and always vocal, Terry was the backbone of every trophy-winning team. From 2004 to 2017, he captained Chelsea to 5 Premier League titles, 5 FA Cups, and a Champions League. Terry wasn't perfect, but he was ours. A warrior who bled blue. Few players have written more iconic chapters than Didier Drogba. Signed in 2004, the Ivorian striker became Chelsea's big-game hero. Whenever it mattered, Wembley, Munich, FA Cup finals, Drogba delivered. His header in the 2012 Champions League final saved Chelsea. His penalty won it. In that moment, he sealed immortality. Drogba wasn't just a striker. He was destiny in blue. Every empire needs a guardian, and for Chelsea, that was Petr Cech. Wearing his iconic helmet, Cech became a symbol of calm under fire. In 2005, he set a record for 24 clean sheets in a Premier League season. And in 2012, his saves against Bayern Munich kept Chelsea alive. Cech was more than a goalkeeper. He was a wall, a commander, and a quiet genius between the posts. When Eden Hazard arrived in 2012, he brought art to Chelsea's strength. Dribbling, speed, balance, he danced through defenses like poetry. He won 2 Premier League titles, 2 Europa Leagues, and countless hearts. Hazard wasn't just a footballer, he was joy in motion, the spark that made Chelsea unstoppable. His farewell in 2019 was bittersweet, but unforgettable. Behind every great team. Few defenders combine. After the golden generation. From Lampard's leadership